Muy buena gente, ya estamos otra vez por aquí. Así que nada, vamos a intentar no perder mucho tiempo y nos vamos a meter directamente en la aventura. Así que 3, 2, 1, cargar partida. Este de aquí, ¿no? Vamos a subir el volumen. Vale, salimos de la cárcel. Vamos a visitar la cerrajería.
Welcome to my shop.
Oh.
Hello.
Muy buenas, ¿qué tal? Cerrajera.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Vale, ¿de veras puedes hacerme llaves para cosas? Sí, parece un truco de magia. ¿Quién es la viejecita de la ventana de enfrente? Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island. Creo que voy a echar un vistazo. Vale, vamos a preguntarle, a ver, por la primera, ¿qué puede hacer con llaves para cosas?
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Tenemos que sacar a Stan. O a Otis. Igual hay que sacar a Otis. Este no quería salir de ahí. No me parece bien que se pueda hacer una llave solo con el número de serie. ¿Quién es la viejecita? Bueno, sí, esta.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Pues vamos a perder la llave. Vamos a decir que hemos perdido la llave de la cárcel. Las cerraduras no son menos seguras si puedes hacerte la llave solo con un número.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Ya lo sabéis. ¿Qué pasa si pierdes la llave y el número de serie a la vez? Pues que te has
What
jodido,
happens if
tío.
you lose
Te
your
has
key
jodido.
and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
A ver, ¿qué me impide leer el número de serie de la cerradura de otra persona y encargar la llave? Nada.
Well, what's
Evidentemente
to
nada.
stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
No me gusta la voz de Guybrush. ¿Me prestas tu lector de número de serie de cerrojos?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that.
Sí.
If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Vale. Vale, este ya lo sabemos. Vale, vamos a ver aquí la viejecita que había al
Who's the
principio.
old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here
Sepulturera.
years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Muy bien. ¿Conoce bien a Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Whitey
Not well at
Bones.
all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Would she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Ay. Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey
I'm on a
Island.
quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
Parece sumamente útil.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
Muy bien, pues nada, creo que voy a echar un vistazo. Hasta
I
luego,
think I'll browse
Lucas.
around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Muy bien. ¿Las galletas son gratis? ¡Oh! Lorito
Are
quiere
these for
galleta.
customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Lorito quiere galletas. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin ese puzzle?
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Encerrar la grande dentro de la pequeña.
I see a peninsula
Mapa del
trailing
tesoro.
off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Vale. Y un libro elegante.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Vale, no tocamos. No te preocupes. ¿Qué es esto? Vale, esto se me olvidaba. Para saber las cosas que podemos hacer, vale. Recoger tarjeta de Trivial. Por cierto, tenemos las tarjetas. El Trivial. ¿Cuántas salamanquesas diferentes se pueden ver fuera de la cabeza de mono? Wow. ¿Cuántos tenía? ¿Tenía 2, 3, 4? ¿Cuántos cuervos hay? Creo que no había ninguno, ¿eh? Hello. Vale, atrás. Atrás, vale. Esto de aquí, preguntar por las llaves.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Vale. ¿Y esta de aquí?
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
Para sombreros. ¿Qué
That's
pasa de
an
máquina?
impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
¿Y el cartel?
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys.
La llave doradas.
They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Vale, un chiste sobre el cuadro. Igual no le sienta muy bien.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
El oro.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Vale. Pues vámonos. Vamos a intentar coger, si podemos pillar el número de serie de...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
de este. Pillamos esto y...
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the...
I can read the serial number.
Gracias.
I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Lo tenemos. A ver, nos va a decir que no. ¿Sabes? Nos va a decir que no. Explorar el callejón, vale. Luego iremos a explorar el callejón. Vale.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Quiero una llave.
Hello again.
Nos va a tocar...
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock.
Vale.
I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ah, espera,
I think I'll
igual lo tengo
run around
anotado aquí.
Try not to touch anything.
Espera. Aquí, el número de serie. Toma.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy.
Toma,
It's the
toma.
same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Bueno, pues... liberamos a Otis. A ver si podemos.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Hey, Guybrush. Necesito una pista.
Jail is like a bad breakfast.
Venga.
Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
Vale, fuera.
Very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Vale, pues vámonos. Hasta luego. Esto, están.
Darn it!
Explorar el callejón. Corre. Tarjeta de trivial. Bien. Ya la leeremos. Cartel.
Employees
Solo
only.
empleados.
It seems to be
Está cerrada.
stuck closed.
Vale, pues vámonos. Vale. Una nota. No puedo entrar al bazar,
The
¿no?
note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would
Vale.
have been better.
¿No podemos tirar para adelante? Sí, vale. Avanzamos, avanzamos, avanzamos. ¿Esto es la mansión? Esta era la mansión. Bueno, no te vayas, no te vayas, no te vayas. ¿Dónde está Guybrush? Mansión de la gobernadora. Mansión de la gobernadora. ¿Entramos? ¿Podemos? Sí, y de hecho no tenemos muchas más opciones. Venga, adentro.
Carla.
Vamos ahí, madre mía. Superhéroes, ¿eh?
Guybrush Threepwood.
No tienes. Ah, que tiene y todo.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
Vale, aquí hay que responderle a las frases que nos dice para ir atacando. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que tú te diste un baño?
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha!
Ah, esa ha sido
That was
mínimamente ingeniosa.
marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Venga, nos hablará ella ahora, ¿no? No. Tienes que haber dejado de ser maestra de la espada. ¿Cómo te vas siendo gobernadora? Espera que no sigas enfadada por aquello del barco. Mira lo lejos que ha llegado desde que te conseguí un chollo en el gobierno. Venga, esa. Me
You've
mola.
come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're
Espero
not
que
about
intentes
to
atribuirme
try
el
to
mérito de
take
llegar
credit
a
for
ser la
me being
gobernadora.
governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I
Yeah.
heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Vale. Elaine dice que la capitana Madison ha puesto impedimentos a la iniciativa. Sí.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Ya lo sé. La,
Well, the mansion
la
hasn't
mansión
changed
apenas ha
much.
cambiado.
Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Vale. No, sin salir, no salgas.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
El mono de mar.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Hay que leerlo todo, hay que mirarlo todo. Siempre nos puede dar información. A mirar el retrato oficial de la espada de la gobernadora.
Edgy.
Puntero, bien. Vale, el relato interminable de la travesía sin fin.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
Vale, siguiente libro. Trucos vudú caseros.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
El gran libro de mapas del tesoro.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Ingredientes de Barbie Leflay o Leflay.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Estrategia de combate náuticas de la capitana Madison. ¿Qué te parece, Ve, ¿no lo has leído?
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
La autobiografía de John Laney, ¿Te parece?
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Y al final de la plancha.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
¿Me deja cogerlo entonces? ¿Pedir prestado?
Can I borrow a book?
No.
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Solo pueden
I had to
hablar
buy
peleando,
another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Vale, vamos a necesitar algún libro de esos, imagino, ¿no? Gobierno en acción.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Gracias de
I like your
peluche.
stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is
Me lo
a
llevo.
contemptible
Si me lo
pig.
dejas, me lo llevo. Bien, ya es nuestro. Tenemos un regalito de los buenos. De los buenos, el mejor. No podemos ir más para allí. Quiero hablar contigo, pero vas peleando. No, da igual, peleando no. Ah, mira, tenemos ahí un ticket, no lo había visto. El trivial.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is
no
nice,
tenemos
but
nada que
I'm
hablar.
busy these days. Governor stuff.
Aquí.
Stay
No te va
out
a
of my
dejar.
bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Ya ves, aquí.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly
Vámonos.
lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
O sea, libros libros. El libro de mapa del tesoro.
Does
Vale,
not
sí.
include Secret of Monkey
Núcleo
Island.
secreto. Ah, vale, el núcleo
Oh.
secreto de Monkey Island. Pero igual me puede incluir otro secreto.
Can I borrow a book?
A pelear.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Te lo pagaré.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Vale. Vale, solo me queda entonces una. Espera, mapa del tesoro.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You
Venga.
never even apologized.
Lo siento.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't
Vale, pues si no te sirven de nada, vámonos. Deja de pelear. Venga, va. Vale, vamos aquí. Vamos al mapa. Y ya vamos viendo. El calle mayor, calle menor. Muelles. Bosque. No veo el bosque. Aquí. Astillero. Astillero no hemos ido. Vamos al bosque primero. El letrero.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Con mapa. Donde seguro que me pierdo. Qué bueno. A mirar el barquito infantil.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Otra más por aquí. El rótulo.
Museum of Pirate Lore.
Admirar el cofre grande infantil.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Vale.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum
Conservador.
of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean.
Tiene
Or
las letras de
on
Melee al revés.
Island at the very least.
La camiseta.
The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Vale. Leer la
Eye
placa.
patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Inspeccionar la cerradura del expositor.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Vale. Pues vamos a mirar el número de serie.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still
Muy
too
pequeño.
tiny to
Necesitamos
read.
algo más todavía más pro, ¿no?
The display case is locked.
Vale. Mira el loro.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Chorizos.
Good to know.
Vale.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Menudo destrozo.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Esto que era, debe ser muy valioso. Ahora miramos. Esto no me suena.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind.
La cierva
autographed
dorada.
by Francis Drake himself.
Ataúd me suena. También de Stan, cuando vendía Stan
That's a nice
ataúdes.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
No tiene ni idea, chaval. Me pregunta por ataúd con remo. Vale, esto no. Un lugar para un museo.
What's the significance of
es?
the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Vale. Creo que es el cartel que falsifiqué, claro.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Desechos.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and
Qué
suggestible.
pesado, ¿no?
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? ¿Es una parte de mi viejo mapa?
That map looks familiar.
That's
sí.
1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Vale. En la nota que le dejo LeChuck cuando raptó a Elaine. Vale, que
How
tampoco...
on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group
Está
on
inventando,
Thursday
¿no?
nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Vale. No quiero... Tenemos que hablar con él. Madre mía. Es que habla mucho, ¿eh? Uf. Vale, soy Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Nice. Voy en busca del legendario secreto de Monkey
I'm
Island.
going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Vale. Tu museo es pintoresco.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really
Viejunas.
makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
¿Alguna de estas cosas tiene valor?
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale.
Es el
They
parche,
didn't know what
vale.
they had.
¿Tiene mapa del bosque?
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Ahora iremos, no te preocupes. Háblame de tu boletín.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories,
Bla,
pirate
bla, bla.
poetry, all things
Bla,
pirate.
bla, bla, bla. Veo que es una pata de palo pese a conservar ambas piernas.
Right, so you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a
Creepy.
museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
Touché.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Vámonos, a ver si nos deja. Vale, eso ya lo hemos visto, lo hemos visto, lo hemos visto. Entrar al almacén, ¿nos va a dejar? Sí. Vamos a ver qué podemos pillar por aquí. Mira, tarjeta de trivial. Y solo nos queda esto aquí. Comida para loros. Coger las galletas instantáneas. La pillamos, que no me pregunte, no sea que luego la liemos. A este loro le vamos a dar comida para loros.
It doesn't seem interested.
No parece interesado, vale. Pues entonces vámonos. El Garfio.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Vale, pues ahora sí. Vámonos. Vamos a intentar entrar dentro del bosque, ¿no? Que no creo. Ah, pues sí.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Ir por allí. Mira, una tarjeta trivial. Vale, mira las flores moradas.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket.
Ir por aquí.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel,
Otra
or
tarjeta
alliums,
trivial.
or clematis.
Guaj, setas.
Ugh. A
Bueno, esa la
classic
hemos
specimen.
leído
I'm
antes.
hopelessly lost without a map.
Vale, pues salimos. Venga. Vale, vamos al astillero. No hay más opciones, si no. Vale. Pues sí, un poco más rápido, Guy.
Wow,
Wow.
it's worse than I imagined.
Lo que molaba aquí cuando le pillamos el barco a Stan. Pobrecito. Pobre
It
hombre.
says Tan's previously owned vessels.
De-
So
de
sad.
Tan.
Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Pensar en el amarradero.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Masa extraña.
It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Vale. La cogemos, yo la quiero. ¿Cubo?
Stan
Cogemos, yo
used
lo
this
quiero.
to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Claro.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Contemplar la luna.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Vale, pues creo que ya... Ah, sí, espera. Remover tiempos felices. Esto no lo he visto. ¿De qué pone? ¿De qué es esta nota?
This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Vale, pues... ¿De qué es esta nota?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Que tenga un buen día. Ese vamos, rememorado, vale. Vale, calle... menor, ¿no? Necesitamos un mapa. Necesito un mapa.
Hey, Wally.
Estoy buscando un mapa. Buscando un árbol con el que hacer una estúpida fregona.
I'm
Vale,
looking for
ya.
a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Vale.
Bye.
Vale, pues... Qué tranquilizador. El cartel de... Vale, esto no. Yo imagino que esto significan cosas, ¿no? Pero bueno. ¿Esto qué era? Una nota. Vale. Entramos, vamos a darle comidita al loro.
Welcome back.
Gracias. Mira. Estrujar.
It's good for relieving stress.
Vale.
It doesn't seem interesting.
No parece interesado. Vale. ¿Y si ahora cojo y hago así? No le gusta. Estrujar peluche.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Coger, mirar monedero.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Ni pluma puntera. Desenredar el cordel.
It's hopeless.
No digo nada, vale. A ver, lista de tareas. ¿Cuál era la T? Sí. Unirme a la tripulación de Lechak. Vale, es lo que. Fabricar una fregona. Buscar el árbol de paro de fregona. Apoderarme del barco lechuga es la mejor oportunidad de encontrar el secreto de Monkey Island. Esto es todo sencillo, tío. Todo sencillo. Todo sencillo. Vamos a hablar con la vieja.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Tienes que abrir la puerta. Una vez que tengas la llave, tienes que abrir la puerta. Tenemos una llave. No me deja abrir la puerta. Entonces no puedo hacer nada. Vale. Esta puerta.
This key doesn't fit.
Lógico. Y...
I don't see anything useful here.
pues en teoría es la cerradura. Vale. Calle Mayor. Vamos a volver. Volvemos.
I'm gonna find the secret of
Vale.
Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Ah,
I'm gonna find
este es nuevo. El de Cobb
Hi,
Bloom.
Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Qué buen juego. Este sitio no se parece a como yo lo recuerdo.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Voy en busca de Secret de Monkey Island. Cuéntame algo sobre Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get
Loom.
lost.
No.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Vale. Venga, algo de Loom. Que nos cuente algo de
come
Loom.
on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Dilo.
Say it.
No.
Dilo.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution
En 3D?
3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Convencer a Cobb de que te hable de Loom. Bueno, tampoco ha sido muy complicado, ¿eh?
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Plato
Yeah,
caliente.
but I'm not.
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away.
Son ahí bostezando. Vale.
Fancy.
Fuego vivo.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
A ver si
Are
nos
you
puedo tirar.
sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey
Nada, esto es
Island?
nada.
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written.
Vale, sí, ya.
I served.
Just so you know.
Oh.
Vámonos. Buaj. Ya tío que se me comida rancia. Ahí, tarjeta trivial. La fregona.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Vamos a hablar atrás con el cocinero.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's
Tenemos que ir a por el libro de
mansion.
esos, ¿no?
But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He
Vale, vamos a
says
ver.
he thinks it has ingredients in
Dice
it.
que cree que tenía
I don't have the
ingredientes, qué bueno.
slightest idea what to make.
Vale. Si te trajera una receta, ¿podrías prepararlos? Sí.
If I brought
Venga.
you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Vale,
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
vamos al tema. A ver si encontramos.
gonna find the secret of Monkey
Quita. Déjame.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Déjame. Vale, vamos por abajo, por aquí. Ahí. Eso. ¿Qué es esto? Ahora el cartel, nada. Para arriba. Y ahora ya. Está gorda. Esto gorda. Otra tarjeta. Creo que no tengo que
Hi again.
hablar con él
Those
ahora.
new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Vale. Vamos a la mansión. No, o sea, debería ir más rápido. Entra dentro. Venga, vamos a intentar coger el libro de estas de cocina del mundo de no sé qué. Ingredientes, este. Pedir prestado. ¿Esto qué es? La plancha. Vale.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm
No
sorry.
puedo. Vale.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Necesito algo más. Un peluche no.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Vale. Vamos a ver si nos perdona.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
¿Quiere que escribamos algo en la rana? Elaine, Wally, Carla. Quería Carla. ¿A quién corresponda? No, quería
Dear
Carla.
Carla,
Siento haberte hecho volar por los aires aquella vez. Siento haberme olvidado de tu cumpleaños. Siento haberme olvidado de nuestro aniversario. Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste.
sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Claro. Sé que eres tenaz con la tenacidad. Admiro que seas dura con la blandura. Valoro que seas dedicada a la dedicación. Agradezco que seas fanática de la contundencia.
I appreciate
Creo
that
que da
you're
igual,
keen
¿no?
on bluntness.
Y todos dicen que eres muy simpática y yo les digo a todos lo simpática que eres. Y sé que eres más simpática de lo que dicen por ahí.
And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Venga, vamos a intentarlo. Aunque en verdad no he tenido la culpa. Prometo hacerlo mejor en adelante. Ahora tengo un sistema de recordatorios. Vale. Prometo hacerlo mejor en
I
adelante.
promise to do better in the future.
Está, ¿no? Vale. Vamos a intentar dársela. Toma.
This is for you.
This is for you. Venga.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Wow. Querida Carla,
Dear Carla,
siento haber perdido el libro que me
sorry
prestaste,
for
vale.
losing the book I borrowed.
Sé que eres tenaz con... Vale, antes le he dicho que era ¿Qué le he dicho antes? ¿Era tenaz? Admiro que seas dura con la blandura.
I admire that you are hard on
¿Cuál
softness.
debería elegir? Y todos dicen que eres muy simpática.
And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Aunque en verdad no he tenido la culpa, prometo hacerlo mejor en adelante. Ahora tengo un sistema de recordatorios.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
A ver qué nos dice.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Vale, solo hemos acertado una. Vale, repetimos. Querida Carla.
Dear Carla.
Lo del libro, entiendo que será lo del libro. Dedicación, que sea dedicada con la dedicación. Y a toda la simpática que
And I
eres.
always tell people, please accept my humblest apology.
Venga. Me has
You
un miedo
scare the
terrible.
heck out of me.
Venga, vamos a intentarlo. Como para ti.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Vale. Sé que repetimos. Otra vez. Vale, Carla.
Dear Carla.
Era Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Vale. Sé que eres tenaz, contundencia. Fanática de la contundencia, vamos a
I
probar.
appreciate
Y eres más simpática de lo que dicen por ahí.
and I know you're really nice. Please accept
Disculpa,
my
más
humblest
humilde.
apology.
Vale. Aunque en verdad no tiene nada que ver, prometo hacerlo mejor en
I
adelante, vale.
promise to do better in the future.
Vale, vamos a intentarlo.
This is for you.
Vale, gracias.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment,
Sé que
and it
estás
looks
algo
like
sobre
you
mí.
even know something about me. One thing. You can do better.
Vale, yo creo
I
que he
reject
acertado
your frog.
la primera y la última. Bueno, Carla, está claro. Vale, vamos a intentar otra vez. Claro, hasta que no lo acabemos, pues está complicado. Carla,
Dear Carla.
el libro.
Sorry for losing.
Vale. Esta de aquí no lo tengo claro. Tenaz,
realize
no,
that you are
tenaz, no sé. Y la de abajo.
And I know you're please accept.
Vamos a hacerlo mejor en
I
adelante,
promised
vale. Vamos a ver ahora.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Carla,
Dear Carla.
el libro.
Sorry for.
O sea, fanática de la
I
contundencia.
appreciate that
Sí, creo que esa está bien. Y todos dicen que eres muy simpática.
And everybody says, please accept my
También
humble.
mil disculpas, vale. Y prometo hacerlo la
I
próxima vez.
promise to do-
Vale, vamos a ver qué tal.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Prometo hacerlo mejor. Otra vez. Vale. Queda Carla.
Dear Carla.
Siento haberte hecho volar por la... No, esto no. El
Sorry
libro.
for.
Y
I
esta...
appreciate that you're keen on.
Y yo les digo a todos que eres lo simpática que eres.
And I always please accept
También.
my humblest.
Vale. Prometo hacerlo mejor en
I
adelante.
promise to do better in the future.
No sé. Vamos a
This
ver.
is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
En fin. Hay que coger carteles. Carteles, hay que leer. Hay que leer los carteles. Si no. Vale, vamos aquí a muelles. Muelles. Caminar por los muelles.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's keen on bluntness.
Radica la contundencia. Vale, vamos a ver si qué más encontramos. Madre mía, todo rojo. No hay. Y
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
a ver, lee la placa.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster,
Portobello.
for her heroic actions at Portobello.
Graffiti incompleto.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with threads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath.
Mira, pues sí que tiene aquí contraindicaciones y formas de uso.
Aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Gracias.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Perfecto. Vale, vámonos. Aquí. ¿Cómo brilla? Vale. El cartel.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
A ver, aquí creo que no había nada. Ni un cartelito. Vale, vamos aquí. Ya no quedan más carteles, creo. Vale, seguimos, entramos. Venga. Venga, quería Carla, ya se ve que se llama Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Práctica de
I
contundencia.
appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
Santa... como demostraste en Santa Catalina.
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
Entonces lo
I
mejor.
promise
Ahora
to do
sí.
better in the future.
Ahora sí. Y se la damos. Para ti.
This is for you.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
¿Qué me falta? Quería
Dear
Carla.
Carla,
Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste. Eso
sorry
está
for losing
bien.
the book I borrowed.
Aunque dejo que seas fanática de la
I
contundencia.
appreciate that you're
Que yo diría... Era Santa Catalina, ¿no?
keen on bluntness.
Santa Catalina. No, en Portobelo.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology.
Prometo
I
hacerlo
promise
mejor
to
en
do
adelante,
better in the
vale.
future.
Ok. Ok. It's a present for you.
This is for you.
Venga.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed,
Bien.
Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Vamos a pillar el libro de ingrediente. Pedí prestado.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
Bien. ¿Otra vez pelea? ¿En serio? Toma ahí.
You cook like a cow.
Cocina
That's why
como
I
una
need the
vaca.
cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
¿Nos dejará entrar ahora?
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Vale. Hasta luego, Corina. No, Joaquina. Vale, por aquí. Vamos al bar. Aquí, muelles. Ahí. Por aquí, entramos. Corre. Aún está todavía por ahí el hombre. Vale. Lo tenemos. Examinar. Ah, bueno, eso ya lo he leído
It has
antes.
4
Vale.
stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The
Wow, que
mystery
trae el
dish
plato
must
misterioso.
be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
¿Y ahora qué?
This will be excellent.
Me lo llevo.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Que no lo hemos podido llevar. Vale, venga, vámonos, va. Ladrón de fregona. Intentar robarle la fregona al cocinero. Qué bueno. Vale. ¿Puedo hacer algo con la esponja? ¿Puedo quitar los grafitis? No. Una rata. Ahí. ¿Para qué quiero un cordel? O sea, yo de verdad que no sé para qué quiero un cordel. Un cuchillo.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Tarjeta de visita.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
A ver. Me ha dicho que que sí. Ah, vale. Vamos al bosque, por si pudieran coger aunque sea una astilla de algo. No, necesitamos una astilla de la fregona. A ver si nos dejará. Ya está. Lo tenemos. Vámonos. Venga, ahora sí que nos vas a dar un mapa del tesoro de... Toma ahí. No quiero reflexionar. ¿Para qué quiero reflexionar?
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Vale, ya tenemos mapa. A ver. Vamos a ver mapa. Abrir mapa. Vale. Vale. Vamos al tema. ¿Por dónde iremos más rápido? ¿Por aquí? A ver. Pues igual sí. Vamos mediante rápido. Una buena velocidad. Velocidad de crucero. Venga, por aquí. Vale, ahora ya al bosque. Vale. Entramos y ahora era a la derecha. Por aquí. Y ahora tenemos que ir. Ah, que me toca acordar. Ah, no. Vale. Ah, salimos por donde están esas setas. Vale. Y ahora las siguientes setas. Ese no. Vale. Ese me voy a perder alguna cosa, ¿sabes? Vale. Vale, ahora tenemos que ir a las siguientes setas. Pueden pasar por aquí, espérate. 1, 2 y 3. Y va, creo que me he pasado. No, está ahí por aquí, ahora tenemos que ir al siguiente, a este de aquí.
I guess I lost
No.
my way.
Repetimos. Es morada, azul, 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 tres azules y a por la morada, o sea, una verde, 2 verdes, 3 verdes y ahora ya a la carnívora. Vale, por de la carnívora tenemos la morada y morada. Morada y morada. Una morada.
Purple
No, eso
flowers.
no. Una morada y otra morada. Ahora sí, ya estamos. Hola, animalillos.
It's like there's a welcoming committee. Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
Vale.
Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Sí, sí, ya lo
The
sé, ya.
distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Cortar una rama. Ya sabemos qué rama queremos, Guy. Unas horas más tarde, unas horas. Sí, Sí, ha sonado a motosierra, ¿eh? ¿Se hemos cargado el árbol entero? Hostia. Hostia. Madre mía. Ahí estamos.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
Pobrecito, ¿no?
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I'll take a shortcut back.
Muchas horas después. Ya estamos. Vale, pues a calle menos. No, a calle menos no, aquí, a muelles. A ver el cocinero. No le han servido la comida, el tío es un poco...
He'll never complain again.
Busy?
Yep.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay. Busy?
Yep.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué hacemos? Robar el cuadro. ¡Hola! Hasta luego, capitán. Ti. A ver. Aprecia el
It's
retrato.
torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
Extrañamente convincente. Ah, no le he dicho nada. Vale.
I carved it myself.
Entonces, volvemos otra vez.
Look at the mop handle I carved. I only needed one tree to make it.
You found the tree. Oh, good thing you only took one branch. It's the last mop tree on the island.
Sí,
Very,
solo una rama.
Very rare. Seems like a lot, but okay.
Busy?
Yep.
Vale, ¿y qué quieres que haga ahora? ¿Con esto?
I made a mop.
Sí.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Perfecto. Tenemos fregona. Vale, nos faltará algo más, pero vamos a entrar para adentro.
Hey,
Threepwood, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
No.
What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
Otra persona. A ver, ¿qué podemos hacer? Otra persona. Necesitamos lo de pirata. Lo dejo. Sale la palabra. Hago en 10, vale. ¿Qué hay algo más?
Hey,
What is it?
never mind. I hope this isn't one of those party
Mira el
cruises.
cartel.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Vale. Vámonos.
Hey, watch it!
¿Qué ha pasado?
Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it.
Vale, necesitamos otra llave, pero claro, no me quedan más.
better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Vale, ya tenemos 2.
Somewhat understated.
Nos dejará.
If one monocle is good, 2
Vale,
is better.
perfecto. Ahora igual ya podemos coger el... O sea, llegar a leer el número de serie de donde está el tapaojos este. Uno de los tuertos. No sé el nombre. Vale, museo. Entramos al museo. Y con esto...
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Vale, vámonos. Vámonos. Correr por aquí. Debería de correr un poquito más rápido. Salgo del monitor. Calle menor, calle mayor, ¿no? Vale.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya.
Toma.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This'll be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah.
Sí, sí.
Stamps.
Vale. Un poquito más rápido. Y otra del museo.
Museum of
Museo de
Pirate Lore.
piratería. Vale. ¿Me he cogido la llave? Así, aquí. Reírme de la llave del museo.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like
That is a really big parrot.
That's folded perfectly.
Vale. Vaya tela, ¿no?
That'll do, Parrot.
Sí.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Vale.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Vale.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Mejor no molestarlo.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Esta le da chorizo. ¿De dónde saco chorizo ahora? No lo puedo callar, ¿no? ¿Dónde debería pegar esto? En el almacén ya no hay nada. Este no quería las bichas estas.
It doesn't seem interested.
Vemos aquí a la gobernadora. A ver.
Stay out of my bedroom,
No, entro a tu
Threepwood.
habitación. Que se me ha ido la mano, compañera. Coge el retrato. No puedo ponerlo en ningún sitio de estos. El retrato. ¿Para qué quiero yo un retrato ahora? Un retrato. Venga.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi.
No lo quiere. No puedo coger al oro, ¿verdad?
Hi there.
Hello.
No. Nada. La fregona.
Hey, kid.
¿Qué pasa, Stan?
Hey, Stan.
Hello there.
El que saque de aquí he estado en el astillero tapiado tu oficina.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Madre mía, si es que no quiere nada este hombre.
See you later.
Yep.
Yep.
Hot diggity, what a...
No, esto
Says
no lo
jail
leas.
rules. 1. No escaping.
Parece un peligro para la salud. ¿Qué
I
es?
don't remember this place being so leaky.
¿Puedo pillar algo? A ver. No. ¿Y esto? Tampoco. Una rata ahí. Vale. Señora. A ver, ¿y aquí por qué no puedo entrar aquí dentro? Abrir la puerta.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Y está atascada.
This key doesn't fit.
¿Para qué querría un juguete? Aquí, no, aquí solo hay dos. No te voy a jugar. Vale. Aquí nada más. A ver. No, esto no tengo que hablar ya nada.
You again. I know.
Ha sido un placer.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Vale. Tú,
Wait,
caraculo.
I can't. Just bring me what the governor's.
Of course, sir.
Vale, vamos a ver. Hay uno tumbado ahí, borracho o algo. Madre mía. No puedo meter ahí.
Ingredients indeed. Coming along nicely. 3 teaspoons.
Busy?
Yep.
¿Para qué querría yo? Comida rancia.
Food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Necesito escorbutifarras de esas o como se llame. Chorizo.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Vale. La estatua. Esta no me sirve para mucho. Vale. Esta mujer. No, es que no. No tenga la llave. Nada es lo que parece. Nada es lo que parece.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Todas las llaves son doradas y son las llaves. Ninguna de ellas es.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Aquí en la mansión. ¿Tendrá algo que coger la mansión? Tocar la botella. Toma. Venga, tú dale, a ver si nada se cae. Nada.
Can I borrow this book?
One book at a time. I only trust you so
Muy bien,
far.
Carla. Lo has hecho bien. Vale, no sé, ahora mismo por aquí. ¿Hacia dónde? ¿Hacia dónde? Esta no me ayuda. nada es lo que parece.
Employees only.
O sea, ya había luz.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Ay, pues no puedo entrar. Pues dice que farfulla. ¿Qué farfullas?
No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
Aquí nada.
It'll be my ship soon enough. It'll be my ship soon. How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. Hey.
What is it?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Vale.
Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Voy a ver si nos pudiera hacer algo la del vudú. Voy a hablar con ella. Corina. ¿Voy a utilizar esto para abrirla?
This key doesn't fit.
Llave no entra.
This key doesn't fit.
Ya me lo imaginaba. O sea, no te verás tú que... Hola, Corina.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and
Ya
bring it
sabemos, tengo que
here,
recuperar y llevárselo
I
a
could
ella.
most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Vamos a preguntar eso que
Can you
nunca
use
les
your
hemos
talents to tell
preguntado.
me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are
Vale,
finished.
venga, que me piro. ¿Puede ver qué drama le Chuck?
Are you able to see what
Chuck.
Chuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Vale.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
¿Tienes otros
Top
consejos?
tips or something?
No.
Vale, pues nada. Vámonos. Vale, vamos a intentar. Así podemos hacer algo con el mapit, con el retrato que tenemos. Aunque igual nos pide algo ella. Necesitamos que saber en quién te quieres convertir. O sea que eso no va a ser para ahora. Vale. Uy, este no lo pillé antes.
What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Crucigrama. ¿Le puedo dar algo de esto o no? Esto no. Esto no. Claro, monóculo. Una llave. Mapa. Galletas, no.
There's some very tiny writing.
Eso ya lo sé.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these edges perfect. Mom would be proud. That's folded perfectly.
Lo he tirado.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum
Ahora
while
puedo ir
I
hacia atrás
figure
en la
out
parte
what's going
trasera.
on with my display
hacerlo?
case lock.
Espera, no tengo parte trasera. En fin. No hay parte trasera. Ay, en fin. Vamos a guardar. Y lo vamos a dejar ya por hoy. Y mañana pues seguiremos un poquito más. Que mañana ya llega el fin de semana y vamos a poder chuscarle de bien de bien. Así que nada. Buena nit. Hasta mañana.